While Yoshida figures out a way to prevent Denji from revealing his identity to the public, let's switch things over to Yoru, who pounds her fist and screams into a pillow, annoyed that she and Asa were saved by Chainsaw Man. Asa asks why the War Devil wants Chainsaw Man eliminated so badly, to which Yoru opens up about how during her fight with Chainsaw Man alongside the other four horsemen, her body was partially consumed, weakening her and explaining why there had been no major war since the World War. Being worried that the concept of war has been relegated to just being a media subject, everyone would eventually forget about the concept and she would cease to exist. Asa asks if Yoru is afraid of being forgotten, but the devil had already fallen asleep. In school, Denji is shown to be acting as a seat to a girl when he's interrupted by a student telling him Yoshida is looking for him. Denji explains that for every 10 minutes he pretends to be a chair, he gets paid 10 yen. Yoshida returns Denji's student ID card, explaining that he won't let Chainsaw Man's identity get exposed. Denji tries to back away, only for Yoshida to pay him 10,000 yen if he stays in and acts as his seat. Now, sitting on Denji, he asks if he's trying to expose his identity in order to get a girlfriend, to which he confirms. Yoshida then offers to find him a girlfriend only if Denji promises not to expose his identity to the public, to which Denji agrees and explains that his type is a girl who's desperate for a boyfriend. Thinking for a moment, Yoshida realizes he knows a girl who seemingly fits that exact description. Later, we see Yoshida, Denji, and Asa outside. Yoshida explains that Asa was saved by Chainsaw Man and Denji is a huge fan. Asa explains that she used to hate Chainsaw Man, bringing up several reasons as to why, such as being covered constantly in filth and only saving women, making him a degenerate. Denji, however, refutes each claim with increasing frustration as he hears Asa talk about Chainsaw Man eating people, admitting he only did it once. Asa claps back and says that Denji, who's a Chainsaw Man simp, wouldn't know what Chainsaw Man is like. As a result of Denji's frustration, he confesses that he knows information about Chainsaw Man because he is Chainsaw Man. Asa dismisses him as a loser and leaves, prompting Yoshida to observe that nobody would believe him if he declared it so shamelessly. Leaving Denji on the roof, Yoru is furious that Asa did not eliminate Denji for admitting to being Chainsaw Man. Asa, on the other hand, is still unconvinced, explaining how it makes no sense for him to be a mega fan as well as the real deal. Yoru demands that Asa hunt for another devil in order to get into the devil hunting club, though she says that she's going to visit Yuko instead. Enraged, Yoru asks how spending time with Yuko would lead to Chainsaw Man revealing himself, though Asa responds that if they led a devil to the school, he would reveal himself anyway. Yoru is left to think of a plan, while Asa remarking that perhaps she can overcome Yoru by controlling her. Later, Asa arrives at Yuko's house, and they sit with each other, revealing their deepest, darkest secrets. Yuko admits to reading self-help books on how to make friends, whilst Asa confesses that she wet herself during class one day. After laughing uncontrollably, Yuko shares one final deep dark secret to Asa, casually revealing how she took out her neighbor for gambling away his welfare payments. Asa quietly takes some time to process what she just heard, nervously wondering if what Yuko said was in fact no joke. Smiling, Yuko even offers to show Asa the body, then reveals she made a contract with the Justice Devil, granting her the ability to read minds in order to understand those around her and to help Asa. And as a result, she is aware of Yoru and the cause of death for both Tanaka and the previous class president. As they are now besties, Yuko decides she will handle Asa's bullying problem and tells her not to come to school tomorrow. Later on, when Asa asks Yoru if Yuko made that contract with the Justice Devil because of her, Yoru replies yes. Asa wonders about Yuko's statement, and Yoru replies that she will eliminate the classmates who bullied her. She decides to talk Yuko out of it tomorrow, but Yoru runs through her body, now in possession of it. In order to defeat Chainsaw Man, the War Devil announces that she will eliminate Yuko should she transform at school in the event Chainsaw Man appears, adding that she will stay in control of Asa's body until Yuko is deceased. At Yuko's house, like her role model Chainsaw Man, Yuko talks excitedly into the flames, determined to eliminate Asa's buddies. The next day, Yoru arrives at the school and confronts Yuko. Yuko tells the War Devil that she won't be able to defeat her since she can read her every move. Yuko transforms into the Justice Devil as the War Devil antagonizes her, ready to attack. They begin battling, but Yuko is able to read all of Yoru's movements. Students Students nearby discover Yoru being slammed through a classroom as they witness the ongoing battle. Yuko attacks several students who she believes are bullies until Yoru tosses a spear-shaped pencil as a sneak attack, but fails as the Justice Devil manages to catch it, reiterating that she can read Yoru's every move. Just then, Akoku, a member of the Devil Hunter Club, arrived to assist the War Devil. The Justice Devil doesn't want to injure innocent students, so Akoku seizes the opportunity to strike her. From a distance, another Devil Hunter Club member strikes her with the crossbow, while a third female member slashes the devil with her weapon. The Justice Devil, claiming the Devil Hunters Club ganged up on her, uses that excuse to eliminate two of them and throw the female hunter out a window. Yuko confronts Yoru once more, claiming she knows where she hid all of her weapons throughout the school. Realizing that her effort is futile, Yoru decides to leave the battle to Asa as a last resort. Asa tells Yuko what she is doing is wrong and asks Yoru how to turn an object into a weapon. The War Devil tells her to tap onto something belonging to her and say its name. Asa touches her uniform as it strips off of her, turning it into a sword. She tells Yuko she'll handle the bullies without her, but Yuko claims that by eliminating bullies as a devil here, other bullies throughout Japan would be afraid. With the power of the Justice Devil, she can become a symbol like Chainsaw Man. She continues, revealing that the Justice Devil asked nothing in return for a contract, but rather only gave her a heart that shines with justice. Angered, Asa slashes at Yuko's leg, but nothing seems to happen. After a slight delay, Yuko's torn apart into many pieces, revealing the true power of Asa's attack, which Yoru is surprised by. Asa explains that her dress was gifted to her by her mother, so it held a lot of value to her. The sight of Yuko on the floor brought back a memory of Bucky's motionless body to Asa's mind. At that moment, a woman tells Asa she can save Yuko if she desires. Taking a closer look at Asa, she reveals spiral eyes similar to that of Makima and identifies herself as Asa's older sister. As devil hunters arrive at the school, Yuko, who has grown tremendously in size, bursts out through the school. Yuko decides to destroy the whole school with glee to stop Asa's bullying problems. Yet, she is confronted by two devil hunters, who she easily takes out. Yuko notices Asa passed out and lashes out at Asa's last bully, who may or may not have been the female devil hunter who attacked Yuko earlier. Luckily, Denji arrives before the Justice Devil can finish her off. With a smirk on his face, Denji claims he hopes his cover isn't blown if he transforms into Chainsaw Man. The Justice Devil strikes Denji, but he pulls on his chest cord, transforms into Chainsaw Man, and easily overpowers her with his chainsaws. Yuko tries to read Denji's mind to get an advantage over him, but finds out that he isn't even thinking of the fight, only how to expose his secret identity while making it seem natural. Denji is either one of the smartest fighters in all of Shonen, or well, the opposite. I'll let you decide. Anyway, Denji finishes off Yuko while Asa gets up. The War Devil takes over Asa's body upon seeing Denji and confronts him. She turns one of Yuko's leg into a sword and asks Denji if he remembers her, but Denji only pays attention to her undressed body. The girl Denji saves gets up and is repulsed by Denji, believing he is going to eat her. Denji suggests showing her his human form while Yoru attacks from behind. Suddenly, Yoshida nabs Denji with the Octopus Devil as Yoru's attack misses. In frustration, she shouts at Chainsaw Man to reveal himself. Hanging upside down, Yoshida calls Denji hopeless. Denji is angered that he wasn't able to reveal his identity naturally. Hours later, a network of high school students converse by phone, remarking on Yuko was bullied in middle school and how the weak are susceptible to being tricked by devils. Asa has a dream of a ground littered with dead chickens, and as they multiply, a darkness arrives and she wakes up in terror. Her doorbell rings, despite it being 1:25 in the morning. It is Yuko, who says that she has been turned into a devil and she may try to eat Asa, so she should not open the door. Asa opens the door anyways and sees Yuko's horribly mutated new form. Yuko came to tell Asa she's leaving to find her devil hunter relative who she thinks can heal her. She continues, confessing she made a contract with the Justice Devil, not just to save Asa, but to be idolized like Chainsaw Man because she was friendless, and in the hopes of saving Asa, perhaps she could have gained one friend. She bids farewell and warns Asa that the Justice Devil is still at the school and to not make a contract with it. As a parting gift, Asa gives Yuko her shoes, mirroring the kindness she showed to her when they first met. The two laugh, while Yuko promises she'll return the shoes one day. Yuko leaves, jumping from building to building, until she stumbles upon a group of birds, wishing she can read their minds. Denji, Nayuta, Asa, and the girl Denji saved from the Justice Devil are seen sleeping. Yuko, on the other hand, is shown to be beheaded by a figure with a silhouette resembling that of Chainsaw Man. If you're interested in knowing who the imposter Chainsaw Man is, click here to watch this video.